That is where you record that you met Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi at the Pearls at Umhlanga on 15 April 2025. What's the Pearls? Is that an hotel or an apartment?
The Pearls is an apartment building, yeah.
Yeah.
It's apartment.
An apartment building.
Yes.
And you say that Minister Cele had arranged for you to meet him.
Yes.
And you say this was the result of my interaction with Minister Cele regarding issues with my SAPS contract.
Yes.
So this again takes us back to this contract issue.
Yes.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Controversial Podcast. In today's episode, we are talking about the cat, Vusimuzi Cat Madlala. Yesterday he appeared at the ad hoc committee and he gave his evidence, and what I'm understanding, he's just trying to discredit Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi and General Dumisani Khumalo, because now he's saying he met General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi and he bribed him. I don't know why he's lying about Shadrack Sibiya, General Shadrack Sibiya, the suspended Deputy National Commissioner under Crime Detection, Shadrack Sibiya. He says he has met General Sibiya only on 3 occasions, and he's lying. We had the recording at the Matlanga Commission. He said he's been funding Sibiya. He gave him Impala, he gave him all those things. He gave him 2 million rand for a property in Midrand. Not only that, he gave his son money. I think Sibiya's son was getting married and he gave Sibiya money. And there were times where he was dropping cash in Sibiya's office and where Sibiya is actually staying. So he must not come here and lie to us. So now all of a sudden, says Nangi, that the Mozambican guy who opened the case against Mkhwanazi. That criminal was kidnapping business people. He was arrested because he's connected with the judges. He got a bail and he decided to sue Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi and said, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi stole my Rolex watches, blah, blah, blah. We've had it before because allegedly this is what Sibiya will tell his friends. I'm talking about his friends that are criminals that just lie there and say they've stolen your assets or whatsoever, or your designer clothes, or your expensive watches. So it's not the first time. We've had it before, because Vusimuzi Cat Madlala once said he opened a case against the PKCT and he was forced by General Sibiya to lie. He was basically coached to say PKCT has stolen Rolex watches. We've had that at the Matlanga Commission again, that Vusimuzi Cat Madlala was reporting to Hangwani Maumela, the president's nephew. I'm talking about President Cyril Ramaphosa here. We've heard that he's been reporting to Hangwani Maumela every payments that were made, and we've heard it that he's not owning that company. Maybe those people are using him so that they can get tenders. So he's not a big kingpin as the media is reporting. He's working for somebody clearly. Probably he was told that, listen, you're not gonna snitch on President Cyril Ramaphosa. He gave you tenders. Now you need to return the favor. That's just a theory. That's what I'm thinking. Don't quote me on that one. So now he's trying so hard to defend Minister Senzo Mchunu. He's throwing the former minister Bheki Cele under the bus because he knows that Bheki Cele is no longer a minister. So that is why he's doing this. And what I didn't get was when Julius Malema saying, do you think that Bheki Cele was talking to General Khumalo when they were trying to help him? And he said, yeah, it was General Khumalo. And it seems like he was just confused. At some point, he said Colonel Khumalo. Remember the Colonel Khumalo, who was the manager of the PKTT, who gave evidence at the Matlanga Commission. He's not so sure whether it's Colonel Khumalo or Dumisani Khumalo. So I don't know whether Malema is just trying to discredit Khumalo by stating that, because we've seen how Malema has been operating there at that ad hoc committee. When Sibiya was at the ad hoc committee, he was nowhere to be found. When Castle Matele was at the ad hoc committee, he wasn't there. Secondly, he didn't even question Bheki Cele because it was Honorable Matheus who questioned Bheki Cele. So we should be very careful about Julius Malema. I just don't trust him. And I hope other parties will be able to grill Vusimuzi Matlala because he's just lying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Whatever that he's saying, it doesn't make sense. Especially when he's trying to incriminate General Tlamkwanazi and General Dumisani Khumalo. How do you give somebody a bribe and the next thing they're arresting you? Clearly, you were played by Brown Mokhotsi. You were played by General Sibia. So don't come here and lie. I don't know whether you have forgotten that you spoke to the investigating officers and you were mentioned at the Tembisa hospital. You and Hangwane Maumela. You know that guy. You also know Katie Molefa. I don't know why you are denying, because in that report, I'm talking about the SIU report, you were mentioned and Katie Molefa was also mentioned. Stop lying to us. I hope the DA will be able to grill him, because I don't think ANC will do a good job. But I'm hoping Ngola will do a great thing, and Nomvalo. I really hope those people will do a great job. And Ian Cameroon from the DA, I'm not so sure about the Action SA member. I'm talking about Honorable James. It seems like she's scared. She was very polite yesterday. You know, she's always emotional when she's asking questions, but she was very respectful yesterday. I don't know whether she's scared of Vusimuzi Matlala. I don't like how Vusimuzi Matlala is being treated there. He's being given special treatment, I believe so. The chairperson of that committee is now acting weird, like he's calling the guy Mokoni and all that stuff. Are you satisfied with the proceedings? Are you happy with the questions? What is that all about? Well, I can't really blame him, because Kganyago also gave Meridias the special treatment. He kept on saying, no, you need to respect Meridias. He's a senior citizen, blah, blah, blah. Even though Meridias was just lying there. She was just there crying when she was asked about the letter that she sent to Mkunu. She was like, I'm not going to take accountability for that. So yeah, guys, let's just watch what's going to happen, because the members of parliament will be given a chance to ask questions, even though yesterday they proceeded with his unsigned statement. And Umkhonto weSizwe Party tried to fight that, but they were outruled by the majority. So we don't know what he's going to change now. Vusimuzi Matlala also admitted that lawyers wrote his statement. So this guy is basically coached. He's trying to hide something. I just want General Tlamkwanazi to respond to these allegations. But I don't think General Tlamkwanazi is guilty. He really needs to provide proof if he says he gave Mkwanazi money. Share your views on this one. Let me know in the comment section. Let's be respectful on the comment section. See you on the next episode. Bye.